Michelle. Maxine's my favorite cartoon character.
Oh, I love Maxine.
Hello. Are you seeing me? Because it looks like you're a little low.
Hello,
Does.
Joan.
Hold on. Let me see if we're fully.
There we go.
Much more gooder.
Love so 11.
Hello, everyone.
Say hi when you jump on. Waiting for Susan to jump. She usually does the jump on.
Hi, Jane. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Cheryl.
Hello,
Hi, Diane.
I'm
Julie.
supposed to jump.
Lana.
Get
Ellen.
around this time.
Hi, Christine. Yeah, it does look hot in Arizona. I looked at the temperature the other day. I was like, wow.
Come in again. It's like, oh my God, you guys are crazy.
Well, we were supposed to
We
be
are pretty
in
bad.
Hi,
Palm
Patsy.
Springs this week.
Huh? What?
We were supposed to be in Palm Springs this week, but it's virtual this
Oh, is
time.
that?
Yeah, there's lots of stuff going
Yeah,
on.
lots of stuff. Bernina
Tina, hi,
University.
Kitty.
We
So not
have
the
got
same
some
as Happy Hours when
amazing
it's on
new
computer.
machines to tell you about with Bernina, but we're not going to tell you today.
I think
So.
we'll do the show at the Bernina store when we do.
Oh, that'd be great. You are going to be so excited to hear about some of the bundles that they've put together, the new machines that are coming out. There's one of them over there now, and I'm sure if you went over there and twisted their arm, they would show you.
I do believe we're taking pre-orders too.
Yes.
I'll take
Pre-sales.
2.
Yep.
Already sold 2 to
Nice.
Marilyn. She doesn't even know what they are yet, but very cool stuff.
Surgers.
So, Surgers.
Overlockers.
Surgers.
There's an overlocker, yeah. And new sit-down quilting machine.
Hi, Sherry.
What happened to the old one?
It's there too. Well, actually, it got sold. So we'll get a new and another new.
Yeah. So lots of sizes.
Hope you're following.
The 16 inch?
Yep, the 16, Q16. Hi, Leslie.
So lots of new stuff coming up to tell you about. Today, we've got some information on some classes that we have coming up. I'm going to do a demo for the Hearts of Fire. Michelle's going to talk about her sewing machine class that's coming up. When is that one, Michelle?
Next week.
Next week.
Hi, Susan.
Don't want to miss that. So who we are. This is Quilters HQ and Windmill Sewing Center and Sewing Machines Express. And we do this every Tuesday at 6 to 7-ish. Sometimes it's a little less, sometimes a little more. We do have some demos tonight. We're going to show you how to do applique with your embroidery machine, which is a lot of fun. One of my favorite things to do. Susan has some quilt fabric to show you. And
A birthday cake story.
and a birthday cake story.
Hi, Tom. Hi, Roger. Yeah, Patsy, we sell Janome in Springfield.
Springfield. We sell
Yeah,
Janome at
Springfield
Sewing
store.
Machines Express.
Yep.
So if you have any questions, you just jump onto their website. It's qhq2.com. It's the number 2. And give them a call. They can answer those questions for you.
So what else is going on? I think our giveaway is going to wrap up.
Our
on
giveaway
Friday for the
is
sewing
Friday at
machine.
midnight for the EC60 sewing machine from Elna. And then we'll announce the winner here the following Tuesday. So it'll be fun.
I do believe we have an OESD virtual event
We
next
do.
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. It is free. So Chloe is going to send out the an email on that, so watch your inboxes for that one. It's quilting in the hoop with your embroidery machine.
And it's only about 45 minutes. It's not a real
Yeah.
long one. So
It's not long, but there's a lot of really good skills to go through there, and it's free.
hi,
And
Carla. Hi,
we're
Karen.
all kind of homebound right now, so if you're thinking about an embroidery machine, this would be good for you to watch just to see the capabilities. What else, Robert?
In store, what else do we got going on? We've been working on upgrading our technology, so we're going to be working on getting set for our Zoom classes to start sometime this fall.
That'll be fun.
So hopefully all 3 stores will be able to do it. So-
Already, the AccuQuilt is, we broadcast that one. The morning session is live on Facebook. That's the 3rd Thursday every month. If you're interested in that, you can go to Facebook, search for Quilters HQ, and then ask to join the club. It's a private group, so we do have patterns and stuff. We're finishing up. We finished up finishing. Some people
Yeah,
are. I'm still working on it. The block of the month that we did, and we're going to start a Storm at Sea
Hi, Carla.
quilt. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Hi, Teresa.
So thanks for joining us tonight. If you shop with us tonight, if you've shopped before, we already have your information. If you haven't, this is your first time joining us, you'll want to go to one of the websites and register for Make It So. That'll give us your information. And so how it works, you say Make It Mine and the product that we're demoing, and whether you'd like us to ship it or you'll come into the store and pick it up. We will email you an invoice with a clickable pay button, and you can just pay with PayPal or credit card, whichever makes you more comfortable.
Can I jump in there?
Sure. Susan has something to
She's
say.
always jumping. Did you notice that?
Jump on
They
in.
didn't see that. Make sure to say, make it mine, because that's what our girls use to process your order. So don't just say mine. Don't just say the name of what it is. Make sure it's make it mine and then what the item is.
Thank you.
Hi, Ellen. Yeah, Ellen was asking if we had a demo class for machine binding.
We actually have one online on YouTube. So you can go out there, go to the Quilters HQ channel, and it's binding a quilt in 10 minutes, I think.
Hi,
So,
Jean. Hi,
Something
Charlotte.
like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll do another one too.
That was
yeah.
a placemat, right?
That was a quilt.
Yeah, it was a quilt.
That's a real quilt. You can do it. So where do we want to start?
Thursday also we got mug rug.
Mug Rug is on Thursday.
So
That's a class that Susan teaches, and it's a lot of fun.
it's embroidery. Right?
It's embroidery.
In
So-
the hoop.
In the hoop.
All made in the hoop. Those are fun. Great little projects. Those are perfect for maybe you have people that aren't quite quilt worthy, you want a gift.
Hey,
You know who I'm talking about. You went to their house and the dog was on the quilt. You just wanted to yank it. But
And of course we have giveaways.
we do. We have giveaways.
And how does that work?
So you need to comment, say hi, say something, give us a thumbs up.
Nina, hello.
And that's it. That's how you're entered in our giveaway. We give away something every Tuesday. The sewing machine giveaway is a little different. You go to the website, quiltershq.com, and there's a page for that with some where you put
Giveaway.
in page for the sewing machine giveaway, and put in your information and register, and there's some tasks that you can do for additional entries. Like one of them was doing this.
Hi, Carolyn.
And there's a code. What's the code that they need to enter?
Tonight it's Love Sew 11.
Love Sew 11.
All caps.
All caps. So that's the code for watching the show tonight. And so you'll go to the Quilters HQ webpage and enter that under your login, I guess.
Hi, Leslie
Yeah.
from the UK. Welcome tonight.
Welcome. I don't know if you're up late or early.
They'd be 6 hours ahead of us, something like that.
Up late then.
So,
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's get started.
so are we?
Let's go to Susan.
All right, Susan. What do you have for us tonight, Susan?
Well, I'd like to share the birthday story first. My daughter had her birthday on Monday. My daughter has an extreme amount of food allergies to the point that some of them throw her into anaphylactic shock. And I want to bake her birthday cake. And the one I decided to bake, I knew she could eat. So I thought. The one item in it was chocolate chips. She has dairy allergy. So I didn't have the chocolate chips. So I sent my husband on a mission and to find the chocolate chips that would work, and he came home and he brought them, and I mixed the cake, and the cake also calls for walnuts on top, and I put the walnuts on and felt so good because I haven't baked her a cake in years. And she came over and I said, I baked you a cake, Jamie. I said, it's the chipmunk cake. And she looked at me and she said, Mom, did you put nuts on it? Yeah. She said, I can't eat it. And I just sunk. So, while Steve and I had a piece of this awesome cake, I gave her a little cup of chocolate chips and I said, here's your cake. So that was her piece of cake for her birthday.
Hi,
So-
Where was
Jan.
mine?
Excuse me?
Hi,
Where
Robert.
was mine?
Well, you'll have to come over for coffee.
That's better.
Okay. So, moving on to other things related to quilting and sewing. We have gotten in, and I think we showed you last week, some really cool Halloween fabrics. Since then, we got in a charm pack with Halloween. I will thumb through it, but we have the layer cake, and it's always easier to see the layer cake.
Let me see if I can get a close up.
I really wish I could take this out of the package because you really miss. I mean, this has got all of the Halloween candy on it. We've got polka dots. We've got pumpkins. My fingers won't move. Let's see. What's it saying? Good to eat. Smell my feet. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is just really fun. Bats and cobwebs and skeletons and ghosts. There are a lot of fun pieces in here. But we also have the Witch's Night Out pattern book with Halloween patterns in it. And they have it pretty mild in terms of the choices that they've used with their fabrics and kept them pretty simple. But I think you could have a lot of fun integrating these into these patterns, and they are very simple. I bought this book and I'm going to give it a shot. Is that pumpkin not just the best?
It's a pretty cool looking pumpkin.
And I'm not usually a Halloween person. I'm more of a Christmas, but I think I'm about to become a convert.
Well, that's not true. You were jumping up and down. for the
Because of
Halloween.
steampunk, steampunk kind of put me over the edge. I just love that so much. It's like, oh my God, more than I usually buy. So there are some really fun patterns in this book. Now, you want to know what it costs. The book is $14.99. I think that's a great price for this pattern book. And you can modify this with other fall colors, darker, richer fall colors for these pumpkins,
Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Patricia.
and do what you want with it. The
Hi,
charm
Sabrina.
pack is $9.99. The book, Make It Mine, Witch's Night Out. Make It Mine.
Very cool.
Ghouls Goodies Charm Pack, $9.99. And these are all Moda. Ghouls and Goodies.
Oh my gosh.
Halloween! It's Halloween. Ghouls and Goodies
Say that
layer
time.
cake.
3 times fast.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
You don't know what might
Okay.
come out. You probably wouldn't, I don't
Hey, this
think
is a
you can-
family show.
Yeah, it is. $38.99. So make it mine, make it mine, make it mine. Ghouls Goodies layer cake. So thank you all, and passing it on to
Who's next?
Marilyn.
Wow. Okay, that
Pulled
was
that
a
out of a hat.
surprise. I think she's out to get me. What do you guys think? Hi, everyone.
What do you got for us?
Well,
Unboxing?
yeah, it's been unboxed before, but I thought maybe we needed a refresher course. So this is the Go Baby. And I know we've shown it before, and we've always suggested that you take it on in your camper or on your trips in the summer, and you use it that way because it is so small. But I'm going to suggest tonight that this would make a wonderful gift for a granddaughter. Whoops.
Flying dies.
Flying guys.
It's live.
It's okay, guys. Everybody's okay. Here we go. For
Hi,
a
Cheyenne and
granddaughter
Donna.
that you want to get into quilting. So, it's the cutest little thing. It looks like the Go Big, not the Go Big, yeah, the Go Big, which is also a crank. But isn't that darling?
We get a close up there, Mary.
Yeah, I think you should. There is the cutest little Go Me. The nice thing about it is it takes all 6-inch dies that your Go Big and the Ready, Set, Go and all of those take that are only 6 inches wide. So
Hi,
you
Gail.
can put them all through here. It comes with 2 dies and a pattern. This one is the turnstile pattern, and this one is the Yankee Puzzle 2 pattern. And it comes with the mat that you need to put over the material when you place it on your die. So you're virtually ready to go when you get that. And here's a pattern and idea book that goes with it as well. So I think
Hi,
that
Virginia.
the young ones or even the teenagers might get a kick out of it. The AccuQuilt people have so many different kind of dies, and you should go out and look at AccuQuilt.com to see the number of dies they have and the variety they have. We are the supplier of distributor, whatever, for AccuQuilt in the Kansas City area, the only one. We honor any sales or any deals that they have online, so you can order it through us and we can get it for you and you can pick it up in the store or we'll ship it to you.
Hi, Linda.
So if you just kind of pan over there, Robert, if you would do that. I'm going to sneak in.
I'm panning.
I'm sneaking in front of you. But these are the 6-inch dies that little thing will do.
So you got a pretty good assortment.
That's a very good, and
Nice.
and these are fun dies, and I think that it will also do some kind of dies that are pretty regular. I mean, normal dies that you probably use in a lot of your quilts. So you just
Cubes. It'll do the cubes too.
and it'll do the cubes, the
6, 8,
6-inch.
6, 8, and 9.
6, 8, and 9 cubes. So we've talked about them before, and they are, let's see, companion mix 8 block. So here's an 8 block. If you look at this 8 block, this one is the one for the mix and match set. These are the companion ones. It's not the basic.
So it'll give you a lot more shapes.
And this one, make sure I'm not steering you wrong here. This one is the basic 8-inch cube. So there are all of those shapes too that you get with the cube that'll work with that little beauty over there. And here's just a sampling of the 72 cubes you can make with this block, with this cube.
Nice.
Are you laughing at me? You should.
72 cubes you can make with this block.
Yeah, I'm really good. I really am good. 72 block
It
designs.
was a test to see if they were listening.
You know what? I've worked all day, so you got to put up with me. I don't know.
Here's the pattern book.
I have a lot of help, though. These guys keep me in line. Another fun thing about it is we have in the store a Go Baby quilting pattern book. And it has the cutest little patterns in here that I think the young ones would have fun making, and you would have fun making alongside of them, teaching them how to use it. It shows how to lay the blocks out. It's really a darling book. Has a little purse. They'll love it. Goes as low as babies. I think this one is cute with the dogs and the cats and the checkerboard. Isn't that cute?
Oh.
So those are made all from dies that you can use through the Go Baby. The Go Baby is $129. It includes the 2 dies that I kind of dropped on the floor. I won't give you those. And it has the mat, and you can buy the Go Baby quilting book for $16.99. And I think that would just make a great way to start your young'un. You
Okay.
can tell how old I am. into quilting, how to get them excited about quilting and maybe start doing it. And you can do it alongside of them, and that'll build the relationship between the two of you. So I think that that's just a really fun thing, and
Hi,
now's the
Beth.
time to do it.
You know,
Whoops, she didn't jump in there, did she?
no, she didn't. She just grabbed you.
If you haven't went out and seen Donna's pinwheels from the previous demo when Joan did the pinwheels, she made a whole quilt. It was awesome. So go out on Facebook and look at it.
Marilyn's working on one like that too. But you know, in this time of COVID and people are doing more homeschooling, I think, than they ever have before,
Mhm.
I think there's a great
Hi, Libby.
opportunity out there to introduce your children to things that the schools no longer offer. And sewing
Definitely.
is one of them. And if that can be incorporated, and I know parents are overwhelmed with everything else, but if it's a grandmother or a friend next door
Aunt.
as an aunt,
Yeah.
that would be me, extracurricular, I think it's a wonderful time to start introducing some of these things back that we haven't had for a very long time.
Doesn't she do a great job of interrupting?
I do my best.
I'm glad to have her. She's full of good ideas, and I think this is just a marvelous way to develop a relationship with your granddaughter or your niece, your
Some projects to
daughter.
do together.
Yeah, projects to do together, and over time, and I think they'll get a kick out of it, and that relationship is worth it.
Yes,
Every bit of it.
grandsons
Yeah.
So yes, grandson Susie does it
there's
with
quite
her
a few.
grandson. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it back together and try not to drop anything. And I guess my safety tip of the day would be that these little things have some weight to them. Not a lot, but if you drop it on your toe, you'll be sorry.
Wear shoes in your sewing room
Wear
again.
shoes
there you
in
go.
your sewing room and don't step on needles.
That's right.
There you go.
All right.
Thank you.
A lot of people sew barefoot.
I don't.
I told the story last time about how I dropped a rotary cutter and I was wearing sandals and
Just missed.
I could have won an Olympic medal
For sprinting.
for jumping.
Snakes will do that too.
Oh, yeah.
Crossing the yard with
Yes.
snakes. Yeah. Move real quick that way.
Well, what do you think
So-
about Michelle talking about her class coming up?
Hi everybody. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. We have a nice warm evening. I wanted to visit with you a little bit about a class I have coming up starting next week. I have a 2-session class on August 19th, August 26th, 2 sessions, both of them from 5:30 to 8:30. And our project that we're going to be making is a dust cover for your sewing machine. You can make them any size depending on the size of your machine. This is a larger one that I've made for one of my bigger machines. This is a smaller one that I've made. Kind of a fun project to make. What I've done in this class is to use all those wonderful specialty stitches that your machine has. We all have them. We don't know what to do with them. We don't know how to use them. What better way to display them but something that actually covers your sewing machine? So this particular project, we're going to use some specialty yarns. We're going to use some specialty threads, a little bit of hand embroidery, which is very simple, nothing difficult, just some very simple straight stitches with some pearl cotton, kind of tops it off. But we're using techniques of our specialty stitches. We're also doing some basic quilting on the piece and also using some binding. So you're kind of learning for a beginner, you're learning a lot of different techniques here with your machine.
Hi, Amber.
You can do it through any size machine to kind of figure if you're going to try to figure out your yardage, all you have to do is just kind of figure out with your machine how tall it is, go all the way around it, and then how long it is across here. So it's a pretty simple project, and we've got some fabulous fabrics here that could be used for this. This has got to be one of my favorite combinations right here, of using a fabric like this with some really bright threads that are going to make it pop. You don't want a fabric that has a lot of pattern to it. You want something that's kind of a blender, batiks, the ombres. Other ones that we have here at the store, we have some wonderful colors of the ombre prints. This would be perfect for this project. Your grunge fabric would be really awesome because your stitches would really pop out on fabrics like this. This is a fun one. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
You know, you pull in some really interesting threads on this. You can go any color and use some different yarns. This would be fabulous. We've got some great batiks here
Hi, Polly.
with just a little bit of a pattern, but you pair that with a really bright thread and it'll really pop. So this is a great project. Right now, we have 3 places left in this class. We only have room for 6. We're socially distant. Everybody has their own table. You wear your mask as you're comfortable. And everybody will have their own table to work. So again, we've got the 2 sessions on Wednesday nights, starting next Wednesday, and then the Wednesday after that. So we've got room for 3 more participants in this class. We'd love to have you. If you have any questions, feel free to call the store here, and I'd be happy to give you a call back.
Hi, Kathy. What do you think about doing it virtual if we have a good,
I think that would be great.
once we get our
Yeah,
all our
I would
stuff
be,
up and running?
I think that'd be a great idea. Once we get
It'd be
everything in place for that, and we have our technical wizards. There they are. The technical
we'll get it up and running, and
Yeah, you get that up and running. I think that would be a great
then
class.
other people, a lot of the viewers who
Right,
are remote
who are
can
not
join
in
in
the
and
area.
have fun.
And of course, we're in Overland Park, Kansas, so any of you that are in this area that can come to it. But yeah, I would love to do a virtual one when we
Okay.
get that figured out.
Virtual class number 1 is
All
on the
right.
list.
Yoo-hoo.
How do they sign up?
How do they sign up? They go to the website. You can go under the calendar or the classes tab.
Windmill
And
Sewing
this
Center.
is, yeah, we're doing this class here
Okay.
at Quilters HQ. So you're going to come to the Quilters HQ website under the classes. And this is a machine cover. It's the Creative Stitching machine cover. And you can sign up there. The cost on the class is $45. That covers both sessions. And, you know, if you want to come early and pick out some fabric, if you don't have what you need at home, we've got tons of different fabric choices and thread choices. That would be great. Otherwise, all you would need would be some batting and some backing. So pretty simple material list.
Hi,
And the
Penny.
material list is on the website. And again, depending on the size of machine, as you can see here, we have 2 different sizes, depending on how big your machine is. This particular one, I started with a smaller piece and then I added some fabric to the side. This one, I started with just a fat quarter. I just started with a fat quarter and then I added some on to make it bigger. And then just using a solid fabric for the back side.
You got a couple of voters for the virtual class
Woo-hoo!
already right there.
All right.
So
You get that figured out. I'll be there.
hi, Joan.
Hi.
There you are.
Low-hanging fruit.
Looking forward to seeing everybody.
So Robert picked this out, and he said this was going to be our deal of the day. This is a quilt kit called the Queen's China. Wait, you can't wander away, Robert. You have to tell me what the deal is.
Oh, I think there is one more.
there one more?
$99.99 on that one.
Really?
Yeah.
This normally sells for $124.99 in 2 days. We only have one, so it's
First come, first serve.
$99 and
Yep. Just
Okay.
$99.
$99. So it's really pretty. This is the red version. I'm gonna open it up because there's some really pretty fabrics in here.
Hi, Teresa.
So these are some of the fabrics that are in it. So look at this fabulous.
It's got some great reds and blues in it. Pretty cool.
Yeah. So I'm hoping you can see some of these.
It includes the backing too, right?
Does it include the backing?
I think it does.
I think it does. Outer border. And there's your backing. That's nice, just for the backing.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
So comment, make it mine. Queen's
Somebody
China.
wants to tackle that project.
That'd be a great Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a great
Made.
Christmas gift.
Finished.
Yeah.
Finished.
Oh, I thought you were talking about just like as a gift.
Here's a present. Make it yourself.
And what was this one? This one You actually need some extra stuff to go with this one. This is 2 like jumbo jelly rolls. I don't know what they're calling these.
Great color though. Carnival.
So these are ombre fabrics. This is the quilt that goes with it. And so this is normally $89.99. This is the last one. So Robert's clearancing it out. What's the price on this?
I don't know.
$89.99.
Well, it's
Name your price.
$59.99 tonight.
$59.99.
So there you go.
So you're saving $30 off of this. You
70
also
by 70.
need 1 5/8 yard fabric for the stars in this quilt. So you'll need to get like 5/8. You might as well just get 2 yards for the stars. But it's a cute, cute quilt. And we do have some white in. The black came and went, but that would be good in black too. So comment, make it mine, ombre carnival.
The ombre kit is gone already, and the Queen's China is already spoken for. So,
Okay, so
all right,
that's
ladies.
that's the end of that. So
Hi, Mary.
we got what?
We have a giveaway tonight, right?
We do. We always
Okay.
have a giveaway, so I can show you. These are really cool. We demoed these a couple weeks ago, and so they're block keepers. So you put your block in here. It's got a little lift up thing, and it kind of has some static where your block will stick, not stick.
And even the cat walking across it can't disturb your pieces. Right?
Have you tried it?
No, I just thought of that.
Hi, Georgia.
She's getting into everything.
You need
now.
to take this
She might
home
probably-
and get cat tested for
Yeah,
us.
Yeah.
But these retail for $25.99. You get 2 boards, and then there's a pattern in there for a pieced turn dash or monkey wrench. Some people call it a monkey wrench. I've always heard it a turn dash. So that's our giveaway. We'll come back to that a little bit later. I wanted to show you some of the fabrics that we're going to use. We're doing a embroidered block of the month in Windmill Sewing Center and Sewing Machines Express. So this is they're gonna both teach the same one. There'll be a Facebook page for each site. So a Facebook
Group.
group
Mhm.
on the Facebook page.
Just about blew that one.
I know, I pulled that one out at the last minute. To share your progress and show some of the blocks. So I'm going to show you some of the fabrics that we're going to use in this quilt. The sign-ups are going to start happening soon. The block of the month is going to be in the store. So you'll bring your machine and come in, sew the blocks, and that'll be on a monthly. It'll take about a year to finish, but it's a lot of fun. We'll do social distancing. Forrest is going to teach it in Springfield, and Dana and Diane are going to teach it at Windmill. The cost is going to be $39.99, and that includes the CD, which is $69.99. We've done some shopping and got some great fabric deals so that we could keep the cost on this low. So Robert's typing, so when we're done with that, we're going to go over and look at some of the fabrics that I've selected for it. And then I'm going to show you how to do, if you've never done applique in the hoop. It's one of my favorite things to do. Love it, can't get enough of it.
She's about to shake her head off.
And Susan is in agreement with it too. It is super easy. You get this precise block. There's nothing that can duplicate it. You can try by machine. Some people do. I'm not that good. I've done it. The embroidery machine's better. So let's go take a look at it, and I'll
Let's
show
go
you
do
the
it.
fabrics. I want to show the fabrics because that was the big question that a lot of people had was, what do the fabrics look like?
Yeah.
Sure, thank you.
So this is the quilt. This is Hearts of Fire. This is by Smith Street Designs. The
Beautiful.
ones that we're waiting for will be the black floral to go with it. But these are some of the fabrics that I selected. I am really liking. These are from Andover Fabrics. These kind of ribbony prints. So those will be in it. Oh, there's another one. And then so it uses a lot of green. This one is so pretty. This one is going to be for the darker background.
So
And then some really pretty reds. This is just beautiful. This one is from Gallery Fab. This one I think is another Andover print.
pretty.
And then
I like the yellow. That's
I like
nice
the yellow
too. Yeah.
too. That's really
That's gonna
pretty.
make it look really good too.
Yep. So doesn't have a lot of yellow, but it does have some darker oranges, and we're going to pick out some complementing fabrics. But this is kind of the gist of what it's going to look like. We might actually throw in some purple too, because purple and orange would look so good together. So
some viewers asked, will they have the blocks in the store, or are we doing it at home? How are they?
So you'll bring your machine in. We haven't got a virtual set up yet, but as soon as we get our Zoom classes going, then we can do it virtually. But for right now, this is in store, and you will bring your machine with you. You don't need the big hoops, so this is all done in a smaller hoop, but the details will be on the website, and you'll be able to sign up on the website as well.
Can they make it at home?
Yes, you can make it at home.
Okay.
So if you want to come in and do it more like a demo lecture, we can do that as well. Pick up your kit and make it at home. If you don't want to come into the classroom, you can just pick up the kit. If you already know how to do this, this is perfect.
Hi, Karen.
So
And those were Andover fabrics, and
some of these are Andover fabrics, some of these are Gallery.
okay. So a mix of fabrics.
I covered up the manufacturer for this one, so I don't know unless I
That's all right.
Quilt shop only. So all quilt shop quality fabrics. So I was able to get these at a good price because they were end of the line for those.
Mhm.
So
What's the cost?
$39.99 per month.
Okay.
Yep. So
Something fun to do coming up over the winter. How many months?
it's going to be 12.
So, okay.
Yep. So do you want to see how to do applique in the hoop? Because I've got a great pair of scissors to show you that's going to make your life really easy doing these. They're from
Let's do
Alex
it.
Anderson, of course. I need a chair. So I'm just going to do a real quick little heart. This is one of the patterns. This is not the right hoop though. Let me change my hoop real quick. Okay, hoops.
John, what are you sewing on here?
This is the Elma Expressive 920. Not what I wanted. Let's go back out here to home. Close that. Go to home because I need to, nope, change my hoop real quick to this one. There we go. So when you're using your machine like this, you do want to have the right hoop selected. And now when we go back to the design, see how it has this is the hoop that I have on the machine right now, and so if you have the wrong hoop, you're not gonna. I've seen people hit their hoops with their machine, and then that's a visit to the repair shop, and
Not good.
you don't want to do that right now because there's a wait for sewing machine repairs. So the first thing that this is going to do is sew a placement line, and then it's going to sew. We're going to put the fabric on here, and it's going to sew a cutting line, and then we're going to trim that away using these scissors. These are from Alex Anderson. They come right, left, and left-handed, and they're kind of bent, curved a little bit, so that you can.
Trim down in the hoop?
Yep. So you use these differently. So normally we use scissors like that. These you actually hold like this. and they cut flat. So these are $39 or $31.99. Comment wave scissors, left or right-handed. So we have plenty of both. So let's go ahead and just get started.
It's quiet, isn't it?
It is quiet. And it's going to trim that automatically. And so I'm just going to brush my finger under there to pick up the tail. We're going to put this fabric, now normally I would use a smaller piece of fabric, but we were running around last minute trying to get this ready. And just smooth it out. You can take a little bit of glue. I like to use a glue stick and put that right on there. Yeah, I would still be trying to sew this if I was doing it by just using a blanket stitch. And so this time I'm actually going to take the hoop right out of the machine. And then with these scissors, I'm going to come in and cut all the way across. And then I'm just going to trim kind of close. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because the zigzag stitch that it's going to do is going to cover this up.
Hey Joan, do we have any of the Alex Anderson marking pins?
Not yet. We did order them, but we didn't receive them yet.
So Carla, those are on order right now. We're waiting for our order.
So there. And if you look up here, you'll see that because I'm making a quilt block, I'm actually sewing with aerofill thread. This is just regular 50 weight cotton thread. So I like it. I think it adds a little bit of dimension. And so you can see this isn't trimmed up perfectly, but it will be fine.
Hi Mary, welcome.
Because it's going to be covered up by the zigzag that it's going to do.
Hi Crazy
Oops.
Quilter.
Well, so the machine just told me I don't have enough bobbin thread, so I'm going to swap out for this one. Isn't that nice? I like the sewing machine and embroidery combo because when you're not embroidering, you can just leave this embroidery arm on the machine. Not quite lined up. There we go. Okay, let's try it now.
What do you like about applique and the hoop? For people that haven't done it before, or?
Well, when this gets started, we can walk over and look at one of the quilts that I'm actually working on right now. What I like about it is that it's perfect. And so the applique just turns out really beautiful. You can add dimension by adding either a cotton thread or a polyester thread. You can add complementary colors, and it doesn't matter if you're having a good sewing day or not, because we all have those. Your design is going to turn out perfect. All the work has been done, and then you have this perfect block to piece together, and it's a lot of fun. It's fun, love it. Can't get enough of it. Wish I had more time to do it. So, and now it's starting to do the zigzag for that. I'll move out of the way so you can get in there and see. So while that's doing that, I'll go show you a project that I have been working on for a while. Are we going to make it all the way over there? I was going to get it. So this is one, same designer. So these are, the majority of these designs are from Smith Street Designs, who's the designer of the Hearts of Fire quilt. And except for one, I kind of like to make things my own. So there's one block in here that I digitized and made. But you can see, if we get up close, like how perfect all of this is. And if you try to do this, I mean, so you can do the outline by your machine if you're pretty good, but then adding all of this extra dimension, like inside of there, that would be really hard to do. You'd have to do it by hand. And I know there are hand embroiderers out there. I'm not one of them. So this is how I like to do it. It's fun. It turns out beautiful. And it doesn't take a long time to do a quilt like this. You have a beautiful result. Looks like you put a ton of work into it, and you can say you did. So that's what I like about it. So if you've done an embroidered in the hoop quilt, comment. Let us know what you've done and how if you like it, if you love it.
Hi, Debbie.
If you're like me. I know in Springfield we have a lot of ladies that like to do embroidery.
Mm-hmm. Lots of.
So let's go back and check on our project, because we should be finishing up here really quick. Almost. And we're done.
So it didn't take very long.
It doesn't. It doesn't take long at all.
Be sure and comment if you're doing some applique in the hoop and you love it.
Look how nice that is. I like
Encourage
that.
a lot of people to
Yeah.
try it.
So, yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do. And you just pop this out and then trim it up and sew it together with your other blocks. This is one of the main blocks in the quilt. If I showed you the pattern again, this is used over and over and over. So you'll get to make quite a few of these. But you saw it took maybe, what, 5 minutes to do? Yep. The machine's telling me that it takes 5 minutes.
It's not bad. Pretty
So,
quick.
It is pretty quick. And it does a really nice job. I guess I could have done a little bit. There we go. And so, can you see up close?
Mm-hmm. Pretty.
So, I like to think I'm a good sewer, but I could not do this with my sewing machine just sewing.
I know I couldn't.
Marilyn's in agreement. But you have this machine.
Yeah,
So, you
I
could
do it just sewing though.
just sewing.
So someone asked, what's the plan for quilting the quilt after the embroidery blocks are done? Is there a recommended
So-
approach that you would give?
I actually quilt right over this stuff. You could take it and have it custom quilted, and they could quilt all around it. I've done some applique quilts where, and embroidered quilts. I'm at the point now where I want to move on to the next project. By the time I finish a top, I'm done with it. So I just put it on the machine and back and quilt a pattern right over it. So these are not quilted in the hoop like some of the, like Anita Good Design has some projects that quilt as you go. This is a true quilt top when you're finished.
So somebody's, yeah, Lana's been working on the Anita Good Design applique in the hoop
Yep.
and liking that, so that's good.
If you, these scissors, huge difference. I use them, like them a lot. And I like that they come in left or right-handed, except, you know, sometimes Susan lays the left-handed ones up here. and I know what it's like to be a left-hander trying to use the wrong side scissors. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
She's denying it, but if you want a pair of these, they're $31.99. Comment, make it mine, wave scissor, left hand, right hand.
So, Therese was asking, do you start with an oversized block?
I do. A couple of ways you can do this. If you use your backing as a sticky backing, and you can line it up in the center, or you don't even have to do that. You can just use the sticky stabilizer, mark your center on your block, and then you can line your needle up with the center of
Hi,
the block.
Steppa. Welcome.
So, I've done that too. So both ways. The sticky stabilizer costs a little more. I think it's worth it, but it's up to you. You can do it either way. This is just a regular old tearaway, lightweight.
Somebody was asking about the stabilizer that
Yep.
you used.
Just a lightweight stabilizer. Peels right out really easy. It's probably Floriani because we have a lot of that here. But any tearaway will work. You don't need a lot of stabilizer. The zigzag does need the stabilizer to stay in it, and it will, but that keeps it all nice and tidy. So I hope you'll join us in making this quilt, either in Springfield or in the Windmill Sewing Center in Overland Park. It'll be a lot of fun. And I was actually in the Bernina
Virtual BU.
Virtual Bernina University today. I saw one that we might do here at Quilters and start.
Okay.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah. So do we have a winner
Do we have a winner
our
yet?
giveaway? Susan Bass.
Susan
Congratulations.
Bass. Congratulations, Susan.
Yay, Susan.
I think you'll enjoy those
For the block builder.
for the block builder. Yeah. They are really handy. I like them a lot, especially if you're doing anything with like real small pieces. You don't want those falling apart. I think that's us for tonight. So don't forget, sign up for the machine cover class with Michelle. That's going to be here at Quilters HQ. This Hearts of Fire is going to be in Sewing Machines Express in Springfield and Windmill Sewing Center in Overland Park. So don't forget to sign up for those. Those will be fun, and possibly, maybe some date down the road, we'll have a virtual version of it.
I think we'll get
So-
some virtuals up this fall, maybe sooner.
Yes.
We're trying to be quick. We just got to set up some technology. Feel like we're ready. So
Yeah.
get the instructors ready as well. So
Well, thank you for joining us tonight. I hope that I enticed you with the embroidery, because it's my favorite.
Did a great job.
how do we send off the show?
Make
Make
it
it
so! Good night.
Enjoy your evening, everyone.